Hey guys, Praveen here, and Figma just released grids. So let's just dive into it and see how it works. Let's start over here. So, introduction to grid. Grid is a new auto layout option in Figma that brings two-dimensional layout control with rows, columns to structure your designs. So think of it like when you're designing calendar layout or like just tables, you need to decide if you want columns or rows for tables and calendar layout. Right now you can just make it as grid, and the columns layout you can just select or manipulate the columns layout effectively. So yeah, apply grid to your frames to organize content into two directions simultaneously, both the horizontally and vertically. Create responsive layouts easily. Design with modern layout practices. Perfect for galleries, bento boxes, and more. Yeah, quickly align, span, position, everything with familiar controls. Yeah, that looks good. Grid can be found alongside other auto layout options. Responsive layout can be integrated. Okay, yeah, we can create complicated layouts like this in grids. That's nice. There are more micro and macro uses for grid. Use it to make components. Also use it to build larger layout containers. Yeah, so now we can make something like this with grid itself instead of having one full width auto layout and another auto layout, another auto layout here. We can just make it as a grid and just add it to just specify it to certain grids. This is much like the CSS grids, and yeah, let's see how we can use it. Grids build on, yeah, you can add padding to grids. That's nice. Okay, when to use grids. Using grid can build flexibility and structure in your layouts. Grid can be used to help bring more layout control to your UI and design layouts from products, designs to marketing assets. Okay, so use grid when auto layout starts to feel limiting or overly nested for your layout needs. Yeah, yeah, instead of having a wrapper text here, we can just have header everything in a single thing. Yeah. Okay, so enable grids in layout panel. That's nice. So let's see how grids actually work. Create a frame by either using the tool. To apply grid in your frame, you need to click on the grid icon in the outer layout section to your right panel. Under grid, choose the number of columns and rows you wish to apply to your frame. Okay. Adjust grid spacing. Okay, you can adjust grid spacing, gaps, padding, everything. That's nice. So yeah, let's try it out. So I've selected this. So this is just a normal frame right now, and I'm adding grid. Okay, that's nice. You can add however many thing you want. I wonder if this is customizable. Yep. Okay, let's add a 4x4 grid. We can add vertical padding, horizontal padding. Great. Okay, that seems nice. So when you select something, you will see the grid. This is auto. Okay, adjust the padding and gap of this frame. Okay, so here we have 1 2 3 4 images in this grid, so you can see something like this. Let's adjust the padding. Nice. Okay, so we can create a layer like this easily. Oh, and it auto extends too. That's nice. So if I bring it over here, and I can bring it over here. Why didn't it auto reduce then? Okay, it's still 4x4. Okay, let's just lay back. Okay, the the adjustment is very nice. It's very fluid. Okay, I like it. Next, grid basics. Adding items to a grid cell. When you drag an item into the grid, the target cell will highlight underneath it. Cells are also selectable. Okay. When dragging multiple elements, okay, they will fit. Easily rearrange elements within grid by dragging in one or more items to a desired location. Okay. Resizing and spanning. Okay. Whenever you select items within the grid, visual indicators will appear to guide you on how to resize them. Additionally, you can utilize the resize panel for more options. Okay, that seems nice. Overlapping and arranging items. Oh, there are shortcuts to bring it forward, bring it backward. Okay, yeah, that is exactly like CSS grids. Okay, yeah. Let's add some grid items, maybe over here. Okay, it auto arranges itself, that's nice. Okay, let's add this over here. You can of course increase, decrease it. Okay, that makes sense. You can overlap it. Okay, make this backward, maybe this, and big it out. Yeah. Okay, this looks super good. Okay, next, nesting and cell alignment. Nesting items into grid cell. Use grid with items like icons, text, shapes, images, groups. Cells can only hold one at a time. Okay. Aligning item within grid cell. Items and fixed with height set not to fill. Resizing within a cell will have default alignment. Got it. Okay. Drag and drop these instances of the components below the 4 to 6 and resize. Okay. Let's try it out. So we'll just drop it over there and we'll resize it. So this is yep, this is grid within a grid, so we can resize it. Okay, that makes sense. I'll just drop these two over here and probably resize it. Okay, that looks very cool. Yeah, this will be very useful. I'm officially sold on grids. Okay, dev mode, don't care. Example to get started. Okay, let's try to bring this. Okay, remove that over here and remove that over here. Okay, this is very intuitive, it's very easy to use, and yeah, I can probably create things like this. So when I select that, you can see all the grids, and some grids height. How did they change the grid height then? Because when I select something, okay, you can just select the hug. Okay, yeah, you can change the grid heights too. That's nice. So yeah, that's it for the first look at grids, and yeah, it is very intuitive, and I'll probably be using this a lot in places like this calendar, or I'm not sure about layout, maybe some in dashboards when you have like cards and stuff. I'll be probably using this a lot. So let me know if you need more advanced tutorial on how to set up calendar layouts or basic table, and I'll do it. So that's it for today. Bye bye.